Hey guys, what's up? Shandabear here, and I thought I'd do a little babbles. We haven't babbled in a while, so let's babble. Rawr. We have completed Resident Evil 7. That was one heck of a game. Now that it's all done, it's like, what was I so scared of? It wasn't even that scary. It's not that scary. During it though, it was like one of the most intense games I think I've ever played. My light is starting to flicker. My light is starting to flicker.
Stay away.
I mean, Outlast, like I've tried Outlast. I played maybe 6 hours of it. I probably only have a couple of hours left before it's complete. But I stopped. I had to. I stopped and I didn't pick it up again. But Resident Evil, it's like the gameplay was so freaking good that I had to continue. I just needed to beat that game, see what it was all about, find out what the ending was. And I'm super happy about it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever felt so good beating a game. Resident Evil is a fantastic game, and I'm very, very glad we went through that. And thank you guys for sitting there through it with me. I mean, we had double fudges active. Like, I was just thankful that somebody wanted to sit with me while I played it, because it was terrifying. I loved it, but I hated it. The only part that really, like, super duper duper drove me over the edge, though, was, spoilers! Spoilers, if you're playing through it, don't, you know, spoilers. The only thing that really got me was, the stupid spider stuff and the bugs and all that horribleness. Like, that was too much. I think I don't like distorted bodies and messed up. Don't mix a human with a spider. That's just not cool. That was like, I was so terrified. That was like the most disgusting thing ever. So once that part was done, no worries from there on out. But it was great. It was seriously such a great game. I don't think it's one that I would ever go back and be like, whoa, let's go for a speed run. No, I'm good. I'm not much of a scary game player. I have a lot of people asking for Alien Isolation, and even that I'm like, ugh. I think it's probably going to be a different kind of scary. Everyone's saying it's more suspenseful or horror. But I would qualify Resident Evil as horror, and that was awful. I think the supernatural kind of aspect to it, where like nobody was really dead, you know? That really kind of threw me too. It felt like it could be kind of like, because the only other Resident Evil game I played was 5, and it was just you shoot stuff, and that's fine. You know, they're not talking to you, they're not interacting with you, you're not feeling stuff, or like, why the heck is this thing so crazy? It wasn't a big deal. And then on this one, they're like, oh, be a part of the family, you gotta be in the family. You know, it's like, what? Why? Who are you? And yeah, it just made me feel ways about stuff and also terrified. So, very good game. Very, very, very good game. If you haven't played it and you're thinking about it, I say go for it, but like have somebody sit there with you, because it's terrifying. It is a scary game. Other than that, kind of still looking at Alien Isolation, thinking about it, but give me a break after Resident Evil. Give me some time, and then maybe we'll go into it. I'm feeling a little bit braver when it comes to these games, but I'm still a chicken. So let me have a minute after that one, and then we can continue. The games I'm really liking right now, though, are Mass Effect. It's my first time playing through Mass Effect, and I'm loving it. I can't believe how into it I am. And, like, all the characters and the story. There's a lot of interest there, and I want to complete it and beat it and get to the next game. I hear that this Mass Effect 2 is everybody's favorite, so don't worry, I'm not going to stop and then not see what happens in Mass Effect 2. We're definitely going to continue it. I really love it. Really, really, really love it. Other games I've been playing have been The Sims. I know The Sims isn't everybody's cup of tea. I know everyone's like, ugh, I don't know. It's kind of girly stuff. It's just babies. Ugh. But it's totally different than that. Like, there's so much more, and I really like doing ridiculousness when it comes to The Sims. Like, it's always silly. Really, it is. And if you haven't checked them out, I totally recommend getting in there and checking them out. Skip over the creation of characters if that's not your deal, or building of homes if that's not your deal. It's actually pretty fun, and I super duper recommend you come and play. Come and hang out and watch and interact with all of it. Like, I love that people that watch get to have so much input on what's happening, you know? Like, do we have another baby? Who has babies? But it's so coul. Do you have another baby? Do we build a house bigger? What do we name them? What should we do? What kind of goals are we after? Do we Do we pursue the mailman? Do we not? Like, it's fun. It's super fun, and I would love to see you guys there. I think it'd be awesome. Other than that, we're getting really close to 29,000 subscribers, which is mind-blowing. That's so cool. I feel like we just hit 20,000, like, not even that long ago. Like, we're almost to 30K, and that's just, oh, that's awesome. And I love you guys, and thank you. I'm glad I'm glad that there's something here that's worth viewing for you guys. That makes me super duper happy. I'm trying to expand on the games I'm playing and experience different things. Like, I feel like Mass Effect is one of those games that it's a story that just needs to be experienced, and I'm happy to be experiencing it because it's fantastic. So good so far. And I'm trying to think, I've made like a list of games that I probably should play. I'm gonna pull it up right now. That like should be experienced, you know? That should be, you know, you should try them out, should play them. So I want to continue the Batman games. I've beaten Arkham Asylum. That one is like one of my favorite games ever, I think. I just think it is beautiful, it is perfect, it is not too much, not too little, it's just a perfect game. I love it. I don't want to jump right into the city because it is still basically the same combat style, and you know, you get a little burnt out doing the same. You know the moves, you know it, you just go through the story. So I'm taking a little step back from that one, but I do love them. I love those games. I'd actually like to play Arkham Knight and Origin because I haven't played those two all the way through. Those are the only ones that I haven't, so I'm excited. I want to get through City and then continue. Mass Effect's definitely going to continue. I keep looking at Dead Space. It's terrifying though. It's so disgusting, and I find space very scary, which I think is why I'm avoiding Alien Isolation as well. It's scary. It's a scary game. What is that movie? I'm gonna totally blow it here. Event Horizon? Is that the movie? I gotta look it up now. God, I just gotta look it up. With the spaceship and stuff. Spacecraft that vanishes years earlier suddenly reappears. The team is dispatched to investigate the ship, accompanied by the Event Horizon's creator, William Ware, Samuel, crew, blah blah blah, Miller, blah blah blah, explore the new, reading more. Abandoned vessel. However, it soon becomes evident that something sinister resides in the corridors. Yep, okay, that is the one. I watched that when I was like, probably like 15 or 16. We went into BlockBusters, and which BlockBusters? That's not a thing. It was a thing. And we went into BlockBusters, and I was like, hey, I want a scary movie. I want to be just scared out of my mind. Don't go wimpy on me. I don't want to see any kind of like knife-wielding person that just chases people. I want to be scared. And the guy was like, you sure you want to be scared? I was like, I want to be terrified. Terrify me. And he was like, all right, you asked for it. And he brought it out, and I watched it, and I was watching it, and I was like, oh, whatever, this is fine. It was not fine. I was sitting there, like, curled up in a ball with, like, my blanket all the way up to my eyeballs, like, just hiding. It's a very intense movie. I loved it. And that's the feeling I get when I play Dead Space, and what I think I'll probably get from Alien Isolation. Space is scary. If somebody was like, hey, Shanda, you want to be on that trip to Mars? And you never come back? No, thank you. That's great. I am very happy on Earth. Thank you. That's great. You go ahead. Tell me about it. You send me a message when you get there. But it's not for me, man. It's not for me. So I find that stuff super scary. Yep. Oh, other games I was looking into. See, Babbles, Bear Babbles. Always babbling. As for like open-ended games, Fallout looks interesting to me. Borderlands, I always pick it up and I always lose interest super fast. I'm always like, So I don't know if I'll play that one. I know that people love it, people absolutely adore it, but I just don't think it's my kind of game. Assassin's Creed, the only one I'm really interested in is the pirate one, Black Flag. That's the only one I'm really super like, you know what, I think I could sit there and play through that. There are the Far Cry games. I really am looking at Primal. Primal looks fantastic. That's something I'd really like to play, but let me know if there's a different Far Cry that you guys were like, this is the best one ever. I'd like to know. GTA 5, I keep thinking about playing GTA just for the online mode, actually, because I really like the, I like the interaction. I like all of that. I think we'll have to play it very rarely, because I feel like when I start to play it a lot of people are like, oh, there she is, and here comes my rocket. And that's fine. It's cool. That's, you know, it's a part of the game. I do it to people. It's fine. But when there's like 30 people that are just trying to rocket you, it's like, okay, guys, I'm rocketed. There's not, oh, spawned rocketed. All right, no worries, no worries. Yeah, it gets a little tiring. Or you're trying to race and you're like, oh, I'm winning. And then everyone just starts ramming you off the road because they know it's you. And they're just ramming and you never make it. And then you fall behind, and then the people that are behind see you and start pushing you off the road too. It just gets a little tiring, so I'm still thinking about it, still a little scarred from my last experience, but we'll keep thinking about it. Skyrim is something I'd like to play. I think Skyrim would be a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun. Just kind of chill and Skyrim it out. Be nice. Total noob at it. The only thing I ever did was run around with like a bow and arrow and then steal everything from the town. And then be so high level from stealing everything. Like, I think it said I stole over 2,000 items. I wasn't able to go out in the world and kill anything because I had leveled too high to hurt anything. Everything outside was the same level as me, but my fighting skills were like 0, so I couldn't play anymore. I'd have to start again. I'd like to play the Call of Duty and Battlefield campaigns. I played Modern Warfare when they remastered it. I played that on the PlayStation. Super good, super good. I was surprised it made me feel so many things. And so I'd like to play the second one of that as well. I know you can see there's like, I played it twice on my channel so far, but I'd want to start it again on the new PC and like get it rocking and rolling in better graphics and get really into it and play through it. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Halo would be fun. I have the Xbox, I have all the Halos. I could just chill and play that. That'd be a lot of fun. It's weird playing older games though, because like everything wasn't as streamlined and directed as it is now. Like now it seems like even when it's an open world, you know what you have to do. But when I was playing Halo and I was just making videos for it, I got so frustrated because like I'm like, where do I go? What do you want me to do? I never knew what I had to do, and it really drove me nuts. But I think that live streaming it would be a lot better, because when I did get stuck, I'd be like, hey guys, what do I do? And you guys would be like, oh, you do this. And they gotta get it done. So that'd be a lot better. I'd like to play Halo. Gears of War is a lot of fun. I played one of them with part-time, and I really liked it, except for the giant thing that runs at you and tries to smash you. That thing was gross. Other than that, though, it was a lot of fun. And then, like, I've never really played an RPG. I get really, if it's not holding me to the story, I lose it, and I don't want to play it anymore. Like, everyone keeps telling me I should play Final Fantasy VII, it's the best one. I wouldn't mind trying maybe a newer Final Fantasy, because then at least I'm, like, pulled in by the graphics, maybe? But I hear the story is great, but it's long. It's a long game. But we can see. There's a lot I want to experience in the world of gaming, and in between the new games coming out, I think it'd be nice to like have a mix of stuff that people have loved over and over and over again, and just kind of go through it with me for my first time. Like, I just think that's neat. I think that's really cool. Like, I love when I show a friend one of my favorite movies that they've never seen before, and I get to see them react to it and feel what I felt when I first saw it. You know what I mean? I just think it's neat. And yeah, let me know if there's any other ones out there that you guys are like, ah, you totally have to play blank. I know I did this on the last video as well, on our last Babbles, and I rated all of them. I love all your ideas, and that's where I got a lot of my list from too, as I was going through what everyone was saying. And my indie list is short. I'll have to go through the list again of what everyone's reading out, but I think it's a pretty good starting list. I think I have most of these games as well, so it wouldn't be like, yeah, it's like we're good to go. We're good to go. There's like the Telltale games. I'd love to stream all of them. All of them. I love them. There's, I don't know. I don't know if when you were a kid they had the pick your own adventure books. Those are like my books. I totally, every time I went to the library, I would take like 3 or 4 of them. and I'd read them all over and over and over again with all the different options, and I loved it. And I feel like I get that same feeling from the Telltale games, you know? You just get all these different options, and I love it. I love it. But yeah, I'd like to play through those for sure. But yeah, thank you so much for all the support and all the awesomeness and sticking with me and chilling with me. We're now over a year on YouTube, and it feels great. I feel so happy and loved, and I don't know, my whole world I'm just so happy. Thank you guys for being a part of this. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next live streams, guys. Definitely tune in. I want to be streaming more and more and more. I just have to make sure I eat, because when I don't eat, I pretty much fall apart, and I have zero energy left, because like, and I'm like, oh, just have a coffee. Coffee wears off in like 10 minutes, and I'm like, ah. So just tell me to go eat, and we'll go eat. We'll have like a cheese stick or something. It'll be fine. But I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on the live streams. We'll do another Bear Babble soon, and yeah, thank you again, guys. You're amazing. Super close to 30K, and I love you. I love you so much. Bye, guys. Bye.